my dear brother and sister of our beloved country, India. Myself, Deepak Kumar Bakshi, residing at Patna, the capital city of Bihar, the mother of democracy and land of Buddha. Once again, I congratulate you, and also I wish you for a happy, prosperous, peaceful and successful life. My dear brother and sister of Bharatvarsh, that is India, once again I realize my vision. My mission is my vision 2047 for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant and transformed India, that is peaceful India. We must move towards a golden destination for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant, democratic and peaceful sovereign country for the benefit of the mankind and also for the benefit of the lifestyle and environment at the planet Earth. My dear friend, when I realize my vision, that is our vision 2047, after celebrating 75th year of independence, that is Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav in 2022, and started working for a great mission and vision 2047 for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant and peaceful 1.5 billion plus nation. My vision is to celebrate the 100th year of independence with the movement of second independence in our country in the year 2047, and also we must hoist our national flag on the 15th of August 2047 with Jana Gana Mana Adhinayak Jaya He Bharat Bhagya Vidhata. My dear brother and sister, my vision 2047 is second step of vision 2020 promulgated by former President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam in 1997 on the occasion of Golden Jubilee of our independence. Now we are moving towards a greater destination from year 2022. After 2 years of experience with our vision 2047, we must work together, we must eat together, we must live together, we must discuss together, we must decide together for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant and peaceful India with the message of truth, non-violence and peace, with the message of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam and with the message of Satyamev Jayate, with the message of Satyam Shivam Sundaram, and also with the message of one family, one earth and one future. My dear friend and my dear brother and sisters of our beloved country India, that is Bharat Varsha, our Vision 2047 constitute the 10 commandments, that is unity and integrity first, second agriculture and industry, third science and technology, fourth health and education, fifth peace and tranquility, sixth development and management, seventh strategy and space, eighth energy and economy, ninth ecology and environment, and the most important 10th commandment is heritage and happiness. With these 10 commandments, my dear brother and sister, we must move towards a golden era of second independence movement of our country for a great mission and vision 2047 for a developed, superpower, self-reliant, transformed, peaceful and democratic India in the world. My dear friend, as you know, unity and integrity must be granted. When we, the people of India, unite and integrate our 28th states and 8 union territories along with 1.5 billion plus people for a greater India, then we will a developed India. We make a developed India and also we make a transformed India by 2047. So we must unite in our family, in our society and also in our country for the peace and tranquility in the world, to save the planet Mother Earth. My dear friend, the agriculture is most valuable culture in our country. Along with industrial growth, the food security and water security related to our agriculture production, agriculture productivity with natural and organic farming, with indigenous technology. As we are moving towards a self-reliant in food security, in water security, then we must move for industrial security, for industrial growth, to irrigate our farmland in villages and to mitigate the problem of employment generation with eradication of poverty, which is one of the important goal of sustainable development goal after millennium development goal. So we must work together for ease of living, for ease of business, for making India, for digital India, for a startup India with great zeal and enthusiasm for industrial growth in our country, for industrial infrastructure and agriculture infrastructure in our country. Then we will achieve the goal of a developed India, a self-reliant India. As agriculture and industries are important for a developed nation, the science and technology is also very essential for a developed country, for a developed society, and also for a developed family, for knowledge-based society. The science is truth, while technology is the tool of innovation. Engineering is tool of problem solution in our society and in our country. So, we must develop infrastructure in science and technology, particularly the modern technology like artificial intelligence, machine learning, robotics, etc., for the benefit of society, for the benefit of the country. Then we will achieve the goal of a developed nation. My dear friend, the health and education are also very important sector for a developed nation. When we healthy and wealthy with mind, body and soul, then we will work for a developed nation. When our health and educational infrastructure from villages to metro cities will be developed, then we will achieve the goal of a developed nation, a self-reliant nation. So, we must develop infrastructure in health sector, by constructing, by developing the modern public health system in villages, the scientific hospitals, the research and development in medical colleges, in research and development center, for greater performance in medical sector, to assist the people with medical infrastructure for a healthy and wealthy life. We must also develop infrastructure in education sector for a developed society, for knowledge-based society, for knowledge management in our country, in our society, and also in our family. From village schools to cities, colleges, and even universities, research and development centers, with a smart technological innovation, with the help of information and communication technology, with the help of modern and indigenous technology, for the benefit of society and the benefit of the country, for a developed nation, for a self-reliant nation, and also for a transformed nation. So, we must perform, we must reform, and also we must transform our mindset for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant and transformed India. My dear friend, peace and tranquility is also a greater mission for a developed nation in our Vision 2047. When there is peace in our mind, body and soul, when there is peace in our society and family, when there is peace in our country, states, and borders, when there is peace and tranquility in our 1.5 billion plus nation, then we will achieve the goal of sustainable development goal. Then we will achieve the goal of a developed nation, a developed country, a developed India. So peace and tranquility is most important factor in our life, in our societal transformation, in our country development, and also for sustainable and inclusive development, for the benefit of society and for the benefit of the country, and also even for the benefit of the world. My dear friend, development and management are also very important sector for a developed country. The sustainable and inclusive infrastructure development like roadways, railways, airways, waterways, and even e-ways will solve the problems of our society and our nation. When we develop infrastructure with quality, with the masses and mitigation of natural disaster management, for flood and droughts, for earthquake and cyclone, for fire and lightning, and also for the global warming as well as global cooling, to tackle the climate change problem. So we must develop infrastructure and train our youth for a greater management, for a greater development, for the benefit of society and for the benefit of our beloved country, India, and also for a Vision 2047 for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant and transformed India. My dear friend, the strategic sector and space research are very essential for a developed nation. When we will develop infrastructure with greater strategy to save our borders, to save our internal and external problems, to save natural calamities, for the benefit of the people of our country, then we will achieve the goal of Vision 2047. My dear friend, nowadays space technology is a new era for a developed nation with innovative science and technology, with innovative engineering and technology. So we must develop infrastructure in research and development in space technology, in a space sector. As you know, the Chandrayaan, Suryayaan, Samudrayaan, and also plan for an Indian space station for hoisting the flag on the surface of moon by 2047 are our vision to compete the developed nation for a developed and superpower nation. My dear friend, the strategy sector and space research and development will assist the goal of Vision 2047. So, we must work for space research and development with greater strategic involvement. My dear friend, energy and economy are most favorable work sector for a developed nation. When we compete the developed nation in energy sector, like in green hydrogen energy, like food, fuel and fertilizer, like other conventional energy along with non-conventional energy like solar energy, like wind energy, like hydropower energy with thermal power energy, and also like nuclear energy, atomic energy. We must work for a self-reliant India in energy sector and also self-reliant India in economy sector. We must work together for economical growth in our country with the 10 to 20% GDP per year, with the per capita income 1 to 20 lakhs per annum, with the mission of 10 to 35-40 trillion dollar economy by 2047 for the benefit of our society, for the benefit of our family, and also for the benefit of the nation. Then we will achieve the goal of 2047, Vision 2047, for a developed, superpower, self-reliant and transformed India. My dear friend, ecology and environment are also very important subjects for a developed nation. When we will achieve the goal of lifestyle of environment, the goal of greater balance between development and environment, between ecology and environment, to save the planet Earth, to save Kshitijal Pavak Gagan Samira, the 5 elements of life, to save the people of India as well as people of world, along with animals, plants, and also flora and fauna. Over the earth, on the earth, under the earth, and in cosmos, space, for the benefit of mankind, for the benefit of society of our country, and also for the benefit of the people of 1.5 billion plus India, for a developed nation, for a self-reliant nation, and also for a transformed nation. My dear friend, as ecology and environment are important to tackle the problem of climate change, global warming, global cooling, with zero tolerant, net zero emission of carbon by 2047, with net zero carbon footprint to save our ecology and environment. Then we will develop a society of eco-friendly habitation. Then we will live in peace and tranquility, in natural environment, in natural ecological ecosystem. My dear friend, the last but not least, the 10 Commandments goal of Vision 2047 are heritage and happiness. We must conserve, preserve, protect our natural, architectural and cultural heritage. With our golden culture and civilization, with our nature of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, for the benefit of society, for the benefit of the people of India, and also for the benefit of the people of the continent Asia as well as the world. My dear friend, we must conserve our heritage. Heritage conservation is very important for a golden future, for a golden past, and for a golden present. To ignite the mind, body and soul of our youth, of our sons and daughters, of our children, for a greater mission and Vision 2047, for a developed nation, for a self-reliant nation, for a transformed nation, and also for a peaceful nation. My dear friend, with these 10 commandments of our mission and second movement of independence of our country, with Vision 2047 for a developed, superpower, self-reliant and transformed peaceful India, for the benefit of the society, for the benefit of the family, and also for the benefit of the country, even benefit of the world. My dear friend and my dear brother and sister, we will win to achieve the goal of our Vision 2047. We must work together, we must talk together, we must walk together, we must rock together, and we must sing a song for a greater India. We must sing a song for a developed nation. We must sing a song for a self-reliant nation, and also we must sing a song for a transformed India, for a new India, with a mission and Vision 2047, for hoisting the national flag on the 15th of August 2047, the centenary year of our independence, and onwards. We must move towards a golden destination with a mission and Vision 2047 for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant and transformed India. My dear friend, we must also move towards a democratic and sovereign ecosystem of our nation with the election procedure through our one vote for one nation. So we must vote for democracy, we must vote for development, we must vote for unity, we must vote for integrity, we must vote for agriculture and industry, we must vote for science and technology, We must vote health and education. We must vote peace and tranquility. We must vote development for development and management. We must vote for strategy and space technology. We must vote for energy and economy. We must vote for ecology and environment. And also we must vote for heritage and happiness index in our society, in our country, in our family, and also in the ecosystem of our world, for the benefit of mankind, to save the Mother Earth, to save our culture and civilization, to save our democratic and sovereign nature, to save the mindset of the 1.5 billion plus people of our beloved country, India, Bharatvarsh. My dear friend, on the occasion of Holi, a great festival of colors, on the occasion of Easter, the great mission of Prabhu Yishu, on the occasion of Ramadan, for Eid festival, on the occasion of great Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, for the unity and integrity of our country, for the unity and integrity of our family, and for the unity and integrity of our society, and also for the unity and integrity of our country, and even the unity and integrity along with peace and tranquility in the world, for the benefit of mankind, for the benefit of 1.5 billion plus nation like India, and also for the benefit of 9.0 billion people of the world, the global village, with the message of Satyamev Jayate, with the message of Satyam Shivam Sundaram, with the message of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, and also with the message of truth, non-violence and peace in our mind, in our body, in our soul, with a mission and vision 2047 for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant and transformed nation by 2047. My dear friend, on the occasion once again I congratulate the people of our country, particularly the youth and children of our country, with greater movement of second independence, with greater mission for Vision 2047. We will win, we will achieve the goal of Vision 2047 for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant and transformed India. My dear friend, at last, once again, I request all the people of our country, I request His Excellency, the President of India, the Prime Minister of India, the Vice President of India, the Chairperson of both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, along with all the members of Parliament, both from Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, with Navy, Air Force and Army people, with all the Union territories, Lieutenant Governors, along with all the His Excellency governors of states and also the chief ministers of a state in our country, along with the members of Nagar Nikai and Panchayat in villages and rural and urban areas, and last but not least, along with the people of great nation, 1.5 billion plus people of our nation, Bharatvarsh, that is India, to work for a developed, superpower, self-reliant and transformed India with a mission and vision 2047. My dear friend, I wish all the success of our vision and mission 2047, and also wish a happy, prosperous, peaceful and successful life in our family, in our society and in our nation. Once again, we must sing a song for our greater India with a mission and vision 2047 for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant and transformed India with Jana Gana Mana Adhinayak Jaya He Bharat भाग्य विधाता। सबके हृदय में सर्वदा संवेदना का दाह हो, हमको तुम्हारी चाह हो, तुमको हमारी चाह हो। जय हिंद, जय हिंद, जय हिंद। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम। भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय। जय भारतवर्ष, जय हम भारत के लोग। जय भारत, जय भारत, जय 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 अधिनायक जय।